A very good evening to you all. Welcome. It's a huge pleasure to have you all here. Seeing so many people, so many moments we've shared, it's truly moving. I might struggle to express myself today, but this is just a very important time. And of course, it's a real pleasure to be here with the Suke Mateu family, friends, clients, ambassadors, and our team. A team that has made all of this possible for you all. We hope that this is a very special moment for you.
Thanks for joining us on such an special night for Hispano Suiza.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much, Sergio. We have seen two incredible vehicles, the Carmen and the Carmen Bologna. And how would you define this moment for the Carmen Sagrera? You've just said it's incredible. Well, the Sagrera is incredible. Today we'll be talking about it. It truly demonstrates our aims, our aim to constantly evolve. It lays the groundwork for Hispano Suiza's future designs in terms of both the body and the new interiors you'll see today. It redefines the gentleman driver concept for electric hypercars. And what we're doing is also tied to our history. The Carmen Sagrera, the Bologna, and the Carmen come together today, pulling together the entire range that came about on December 6th, 2019. I remember in Geneva we were celebrating that, but today we're just a few minutes away from celebrating the 120th anniversary of Hispano Suiza. Tell us about this moment. This is a truly pivotal, incredible moment. To use a racing metaphor, we could say that it's the year of acceleration. Everyone here loves cars, and there's nothing like the thrill of acceleration. Well, this is our moment. Today, Hispano Suiza is a unique, ambitious project with a crystal clear vision for our future. Our aims for 2024 include three key aims: finishing the Carmen Hypercars line, capturing key markets, and of course, to continue celebrating our legacy. Few brands, as you know, have a history as rich as ours here as we celebrate 120 years of Hispano Suiza. So we are incredibly proud of everything we have achieved in the last 5 years since we launched this brand. And none of this would have been possible without the passion, trust, and commitment of our president, Miguel Suque, and his entire family. Tonight, President, is for you. Thank you. A round of applause.
Hablamos a menudo de...
We often talk about the legacy of this brand. We saw this at the beginning of this evening with these incredible vehicles rolling by. And now I'd like to hear what's next for the brand. The next quarter is filled with emotions and excitement about the future. We'll continue to roll out our so-called two-pronged business strategy, where we're especially entering the US and European markets, although we'll also be present elsewhere. And I'd also like to thank our dealers, but I don't really like that word. For us, you are our ambassadors, our eyes, our souls, helping us to expand this brand through the red thread that connects us all today. So thank you all for coming from the United States, Austria, Germany, Mexico, from all across the globe, Hong Kong. It's a true honor for us to have you here today. We can also announce that this quarter we will be celebrating our European EIVA approval. We're the first Spanish brand to get this approval for an all-electric hypercar in Europe. And this is a truly monumental feat. And we will continue to up-level our brand experience. You all saw the experience in Peralada, in Montmeló. And today, it's my pleasure to announce that we've signed an agreement with the Formula One track, the Circuit de Catalunya racetrack in Catalonia, thanks to the director, Josep Lluís Santamaria. Thank you for your efforts. We've signed an agreement, thank you, where we'll have an exclusive luxury suite for Hispano Suiza in the hospitality area, and we invite you to join us there, where we'll continue to up-level our brand experience. Not only with this, but also with our new collection from our online boutique and many more things to come. Stay tuned for details. In short, today, Hispano Suiza has established a powerful foundation. After 5 years, we're all here today to continue to shape the future, and we're ready to continue becoming a global leader in the world of fully electric luxury hypercar. Right, so people, thank you. The design adventure with the Sagrera started with our aim to keep the brand's enduring sporting legacy alive, a legacy we paid tribute to with the Carmen Boulogne. And the Sagrera represents the next stage in this evolution. So I'd like to share with everyone here today that over a century ago, Hispano Suiza presented the Alfonso 13, which is considered the first ever sports car. It was followed by the Sardina, one of the first single-seaters in history, and the H6 expanded our legacy, our successes tied to this brand. In parallel, alongside all these successes, we coined the idea of the gentleman driver, the figure, the style. This brings to mind mythical Hispano Suiza figures, Zuccarelli, Weymann, Dubonnet, or Lacoste. They settled into the driver's seat of their Hispano Suiza cars and racked up success after success, giving rise spontaneously to this concept, this style of the gentleman driver. So this really inspired the design. You mentioned the Sardina, the Alfonso 13. I'm sure people recognized them when they came in. We also saw the Alfonso 13 from 1914 in the video. But now let's dive into some details, starting with the front. Tell us a little bit about the splitters and so on. Yes, so there are quite a few interesting points I'd like to point out on the front of the car, starting with the splitter. It was specially designed for this make, to make it more aerodynamic. This is replacing the air curtains that would be found in the front bumpers and the rest of the Carmen range. I'd also like to point out the delicate work we did to put together the grille. This is a carbon fiber grille that's wedge-shaped, recalling the wedges on some of the Alfonso 13s at the time. The grille maintains the traditional diamond shape, and we've expanded it, thereby increasing airflow to the central radiator, boosting cooling. Additional air inlets on both sides of the radiator further increased airflow towards the radiator. And of course, I'd like to recall the hood air vents. Conceptually, these are very much in line with what we'll find on the rear panel. So we can already see a few incredible details, and there's much more that I'm sure our guests will be seeing. Let's now move to the sides of the Carmen Sagrera and the side skirts. Well, yes, the Sagrera side skirts were also designed for this car, and they pay tribute to the Alfonso 13's mudguards. The lines pay tribute to the Cubist painter Amédée Ozenfant, who first drew sketches of these lines and actually put them into his own Alfonso 13. Now moving along, we have the air inlets. That's right, we have air inlets and vents on both sides. On the front vent, we have a new air vent, and on the back of the vehicle, there is an air inlet that helps to cool everything in the back of the vehicle. So that's where we have important parts like the expansion tanks, inverters, and motors. As we were taking a look at this incredible design, I saw that the tires also have a unique design. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Well, yes. With a view to style and in close collaboration with the Michelin Technology Center in Clermont-Ferrand, we developed a visual that allows us to tailor our tires. The graphics are inspired by storks, our brand's image, and also pay tribute to Antoni Gaudi's mosaics. They make our vehicles even more exclusive and unique, paying tribute to arts and the stork, symbolizing our brand. And those of us who know Francesc, those of us who know the brand, well, we know people have been asking, what color is the car? Every car is made to order. Every car is unique. Every car is a work of art. But can you tell us a little bit about the color that you've picked here? Well, yes. We invite our clients to come to our workshop so that we can allow them to unleash their creativity and craft their own cars. Obviously, we provide guidance and support throughout the process. Now, for the global debut of the Sagrera, we've picked a gold cava hue. It's a color that unveils a wealth of nuances depending on the interplay of light on the car. And it carries us away with the typical velvety tones of wine culture, which is part and parcel of the Paralata Group's DNA. Yes, indeed. And I imagine most people also saw something at the back of the car, the new spoiler, right? Well, yes, the spoiler, without a doubt, is something that is our trademark, and it also pays tribute to our trademark, the stork-shaped wings extended in flight. What we see here is the stork's wings split into two pieces. Now, alongside our engineering team, we were able to provide appropriate aerodynamic downforce, thereby improving the car's performance. Wow. But that's not everything that we can see here. Could you tell us something that people watching from all across the globe or from their seats here might also be interested in, namely the interiors? They're truly noteworthy. Well, yes, indeed. When we talk about interiors, I love to say that this is another evolution. We've taken this idea of the gentleman driver and we've aligned it with our future, the GT approach. And this perfectly showcases the Sagrera's GT spirit. We've redesigned the center console and the infotainment system to reflect our brand's color palette. You'll find Alcantara upholstery and black and red leather accents. There are also cava colored accents. And what we see here in the interior reflects the entire experience of driving an Hispano Suiza car. And we're convinced that all of these pieces will grab the attentions of our clients and our guests and satisfy their every dreams. Well, let's start with our general overview, as you said. Comparing the Sagrera to the Carmen and the Carmen Boulogne, well, this car has more of a presence. And this is especially due to the new aerodynamics. We've further accentuated the sporting nature of the car. It's still a very lightweight hypercar, thanks especially to the carbon fiber shield and monocoque chassis, making it lighter, and we've doubled down to make the batteries even lighter. Just like its predecessors, there are 3 driving modes: Eco, Comfort, and Sport. And it's the Sport mode where we'll truly see the true colors of the Sagrera, which was made for the racetrack Arise. Now, we've heard about constant evolution, day in and day out. And I know one area where there's been major work is in the batteries. Well, yes, we've got our 2nd generation batteries here. We've gone from 80 to 103 kilowatt hours, decreasing the weight by 25 kilograms. It wasn't easy, and we're truly proud of these changes. The battery also has smaller motor controllers, thereby decreasing weight by a further 15 kilograms. And so we're talking about 40 kilograms less in weight. And we built all of this technology in Molo on our premises, and we're truly proud of this. Now, as for range, we've got an extra 100 kilometers in range. So this would be about 480 kilometers, a truly noteworthy range. And when you have such range and such acceleration, these gems, they're not cars, they're something else. There's something that really stands out. We've heard about it over the course of the day, and that's the braking system. You also took it up a notch there, right? Yes. As I said, the Sagrera is made for the racetrack, so braking is essential. That's why we doubled down to improve the braking system. We have new monoblock calipers, which are made of a stronger material. We have new brake discs that are 400 millimeters in diameter, and we have a new pedal system, which is firmer, stiffer. Furthermore, we've improved the brake feel with the monoblock calipers, and we've also decreased the weight of each of the 4 calipers by another 500 grams. So you can see shaving off a little bit of weight, a little here and there. Well, yes, and with Francesc, we were talking about the spoiler. Tell us a little bit about the impact on aerodynamics. Well, yes, that's the last thing I wanted to point out. This aerodynamic, eye-catching spoiler made just for this car. Francesc said it was gorgeous, but it's not just about beauty. It also boosts aerodynamics and efficiency, especially when cornering, which is where you tend to lose seconds. We've increased downforce and grip, and we also worked hard with our simulations department, because it can't just be about beauty. You also have to improve performance, and we're truly pleased with the outcome. So this all comes together to represent a significant leap forward in our technology. And of course, everything that has been rolled out here for the Carmen Sagrera can also be applied to the Carmen and Carmen Boulogne.
Gracias.